Mohit, this is your first film.
Yeah.
It appears to be quite a complex story.
Yeah.
How confident were you that you'll be able to handle it when you first set out?
Well, I've written the film myself, and it was an idea that I got from a real life incident that I saw, a particular relationship that broke up. And based on that, I actually came up with this idea of involving a good, real, relevant, emotional story to a very intelligent crime plot. Now, because the film is written by myself, I was very clear about the film. I mean, there was never a point when I felt that, okay, I didn't know where the story is going or where these characters are leading. And hence, I never really found a problem. Even to a viewer, it could see a lot more complicated and complex and innovative a film. But for me, it was always clear and always sorted. Yeah, there always is a conflict between the writer and the director because direction in the end is a place where the actual execution of writing goes. Um for that, I would like to thank Mr. Mahesh Bhatt a hell of a lot because he is somebody who is very experienced as a writer, and he was always there when it came for a question when I had in writing, which I had to ask him for. And what was really good about him is he always realized a new idea, a new thought, and he always told me that this thought you should follow and this thought you should go ahead with. And he corrected me as a writer wherever I was wrong. So he was always there for me when it came down to those things, and that's why it was very sorted back then. Yeah, it's translated in fact a lot better. So I've come to realize that I direct better than I write, but it has got it out a lot, and I would also give a lot of that contribution to my actors. They understood my characters a lot more. They lived them with flesh and blood. Somewhere inside, connected with all of them, and what was the advantage was that I fleshed out characters from real life. I mean, Imran plays the Indian male, the new Indian male, although being in discos and being in cafe coffee days and baristas, is still the same old man who will not let his wife move on in life and follow her thing. Shamita played a woman who felt suffocated in her marriage because she wanted to pursue her own career, pursue her own life, which somewhere she connected with herself. And Udita played a woman who unconditionally loves another man who is never hers. So they all connected with the character somewhere down the line. They've added so much more to my film. They made it like a sub-layer, a subtext. There's something always happening within, not just the script, not just the plot. There's some feeling that's going throughout the film.
Sin is more fascinating to watch you sin.
Yeah, sin is always more fascinating to watch, and it's not intentionally used to capture sin. What I try to capture is all those relationships that people in society hide inside their home. Uh, Things that people don't talk about. I try to reveal all the skeletons in the closet that exist in society, the fights, the internal violence that happens in families, in houses, which people don't talk about. I've tried to bring those out, try to unreveal all those, because I believe that that's the only way that some people will connect to it, because some will realize this also happens in my house, this also happens in my relationship. This is what really is the problem in my relationship with my wife or my husband or my girlfriend. Surprisingly, they are the most mechanical scenes that actually go in. Every small scene, whether it's just walking up and down, requires a lot of feeling. But these scenes actually you have to see when they're actually executed, that they are so mechanical, as in because it's a place where camera adds a lot, lighting adds a lot. It makes things a lot more beautiful than it actually is. But what I think is most important is the comfortability that is there on the unit. I mean, whether it's with the director or whether it's with the actors. And everyone knew when they were getting onto the film what kind of film it actually was. So they were very comfortable about it when it was being shot.